few weeks ago I was playing the classic Nathaniel Gow air Coilsfield House, and I thought I would hit the road and find out a wee bit more about it. Coilsfield House was owned by Colonel Hugh Montgomery, the 12th Earl of Eglinton. He was a soldier, politician, composer and a builder. The house is known as Coilsfield Castle, and Montgomery House was built on top of it in 1801. Nathaniel Gow dedicated his 4th collection to him and actually published a collection of the Earl's own work in 1796. Coilsfield House was in between Tarbolton and Mauchline, and we've found it! Here it is! It was an amazing big house. These lands though have a fabulous history. Archibald, the 11th Earl of Eglinton, was one of the sponsors for Robert Burns' Kilmarnock edition. Actually, Robert Burns, when he was dating Highland Mary, that's Mary Campbell, she was working at Coilsfield House in the 1770s as a buyer's woman. Burns wrote a few poems for Mary Campbell, and one of them, My Highland Lassie O, goes, Oh, were yon hills and valleys mine, yon palace and yon gardens fine, world then the love should know, I bear my Highland Lassie O. Burns also wrote about Colonel Hugh Montgomery. In his poem The Earnest Cry and Prayer, he says of Montgomery, I ken if that your sword was wanted, you'd lend a hand, but when there's aught to say anent it, you're at a stand. Basically, he was saying the Colonel was a great soldier, but not such a great politician. But Montgomery did many things. As large ships were unable to get to Glasgow due to the silting of the River Clyde, Montgomery promoted and partially funded the Glasgow, Paisley and Ardrossan Canal. Unfortunately, funds ran out though, and the canal was only constructed from Glasgow to Johnston via Paisley. And this over here is Port Eglinton. The wharf was filled in many years ago, but Eglinton Street, which bears the Earl's name, is just over there. Before we play you Coilsfield House, I stumbled on King Coil's grave when I looked at the map. This is speculated to be the old King Cole of the popular nursery rhyme. There were 2 such northern kings in ancient times. He could have been Coilyu, who lived 330 years before Christ, or Coel, king of the northern districts, who must have lived in the 3rd century. Anyway, here's the tune.